You are about to witness the power of toy knowledge. Where are my figures at? Straight out of Poland, it's my homeboy Rick, classy action figure seller with a 6-inch dick, the Bruiser, in his stonking collection of action figs that he sticks in his ring. Takes solicited pics for like button clicks. Everything that drips out his lips is a statistic. Yeah, he's the kind of dude can tell you who threw who out of Rumble 92. Need to know a bit more? Then check out his stories, putting figures in a box daily. And for this little rap, he didn't even pay me. So also on the show is Martin.
Hello everyone, welcome to 7 Figs a Month. Last week, we dipped our toe into the cartoon world and looked at James Bond Jr. But it's now time to dance with the devil under the pale moonlight, because we are looking at Tim Burton's Batman and the action figures that go along with it. My name is Marty, I'm the Jersey Retro Toy Hunter, and again, I am joined by Rick, the action figure seller. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Marty. Nice to be here, as always. I do have an update. I said last week on the James Bond Jr. show that I reckon our listenership is 100% male. Do you remember that?
Yes, yeah.
I went into the Spotify for creators where I upload the podcast, and it gives you analytics, of course. And it says there that 9% of our audience are female. So you know what that means, don't you?
There's 10 listeners.
No, that means some of our listeners are borrowing their wives' or girlfriends' Spotify accounts.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes way more sense. I'm terrible at maths as well. Maths, colours, logic.
Here you go. You're good at toys, though, right? And you're doing the rank this week.
I am doing the rank this week. Because I said last week we're going to look at this and look at the Toy Biz line. Then a few days later, you just messaged me saying there's only 3 figures.
3 figures. I'm not ranking these. 3.
So the Toy Biz line has 3 action figures. It's got a bunch of play sets. But also, I found out Kenner did a line of these as well to go with the same movie. I think it's like a year or two later.
Oh.
And that is the Dark Knight collection.
Okay. Didn't have a memory of that, so that's exciting, I suppose. Lots of Batman in their away kits. Any Vicky Vales, mate?
No, there's no women. This will be a surprise to you.
What?
They've left the women out.
That's unheard of.
Careful, guys. Turn your Spotify down so your wives don't hear that they didn't make any women figures.
That's the only female listeners we have, isn't it? There'll be a couple of guys out there that
background wives.
Their habit is sort of listening to us whilst they go to bed, and their missus will be sat next to them browsing TikTok or whatever, being like, "Oh, you're not listening to those idiots again.
You're not listening to guys ranking at you.
Can't you watch some porn instead?" Don't worry, when you're not around, we rank hot birds and beers and stuff.
Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Ranking beers.
Yes. Okay.
Like a wine taster. So is that what they do at wine tasting? Should they just rank them at the end? Maybe we should be doing that. We should be going on wine tasting things and ranking the wines and making it look like we know what we're talking about.
Okay.
And on the way home, we can go to Smith's. Just rank some toys.
Are you suggesting we rank toys more like wine tasters, so we put the figures in our mouth for a few seconds?
Why not? We can do, I guess. I'll open the box and give it a good sniff and seeing sort of what plastic it's made of and things like that. Oh, it smells a bit rubbery.
Ah, it's got a very dusty texture, this one.
I'll bit his nose off. Maybe that's what's happened to all the LJNs and Galoobs. It's just people ranking them like wine tasters.
Yeah.
Broke.
Before we get excited, which I think we have done, anything picked up this week in the wonderful world of Jersey retro toy hunting?
I got my James Bond Jr. figures down, so that was good.
Oh.
And they weren't in the best condition. I'm not going to lie. They're missing bits. Yeah, they're good figures. I got terrible versions of them.
Did you like them then, yeah? Even though they're battered and whatnot, could you see through that and be like, "Oh, I do still think these are really good"?
Yeah, I've put a couple of them in my cabinet on display. The Jack Slater, James Bond Jr. and Odd Job.
Odd Job, good.
Yeah, so Odd Job's in good condition. His action works. He just doesn't have the hat.
Okay, you need to get the hat. You definitely need.
I do. I still need to get other bits. I've got the scuba diver one then, and I said last week that I don't think he's got his proper working gear on him that makes him do whatever the hell his action is. So it's just got like a hole through him at the minute. So I need to get the proper one so I can see what it does in the bath. Maybe I'll make a video of me playing of it in the bath.
Wear some Speedos.
Do I have to? It'd be quite uncomfortable.
No, you do what you want, mate.
Yeah, that's what you want. Yeah, good. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that.
We'll launch an OnlyFans account.
Oh, that's a good idea. Or is it?
Just us playing with toys
In the bath.
in the bath,
Various states of undress.
putting them in the mouth and spitting them out after 4 seconds or something.
I reckon at least 2 people would subscribe just to see what it is.
Yeah, easy.
If we put the price bit so high
There you go.
that it makes us wealthy from just those 2 rich people who just want to have a look. And I did go on a toy hunt today as well. And I found a couple of Batman toys in their away kits. Would you like to guess the colour?
Oh,
They're both different. They both basically have 2 colours.
wait there. Are they animated series or?
One is animated series, I'm pretty sure. And the other one, I have got no idea what it is.
Okay, so it's just I'm just having a stab at 2 colours.
Yeah, I figured we're not going to sort of guess any sort of what Batman it is.
Is the animated series orange?
It's like a reddy orange.
Oh,
And
yeah.
what's the other colour? 2. It's mainly 2 colours.
Silver.
Nope. Wrong.
Oh, fuck it. Oh wow.
White.
That's not even just that's red. That's red, white, and blue, mate.
Well, his head's blue. He's got this weird.
Patriotic.
I don't even know if this shoe thing's part of him. It was on it, but I've seen it without it as well. There's a red, white, and blue. It doesn't look it to me. It looks quite orange when it's in person.
Okay.
So there's another one then. Guess the 2 prominent colours.
Oh wait there. So is that? Oh sorry, that's just one.
Yeah, that's one of the toys.
Oh wow.
And there's
what do you
another
reckon
one.
Needed?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know. What's his accessory? Maybe it's a backpack with a parachute in. I've got no idea.
Astronaut Batman or something.
Who knows? When we get to that, we'll find out. And be like, oh, that's the toy that you got.
Okay. The other one's golden.
No.
Oh.
I thought that's your guess.
Yeah, that's my guess.
It's like it's massive. It's like the size of like a wrestling toy. It's
tremendous.
lime green and purple, and he's got like the green mask on as well. And it's definitely Batman. It's got the Bat logo on it, but you can't see it. I don't know what it is.
You can pull up your phone and do like Google Lens, I think.
Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, but I only do that sort of thing to see if anything's worth money. So I have a quick look. It's like, it's not worth anything. It's got an action, this one as well, where his wrists spin around. So it must be some sort of ninja thing, and he holds swords or something. If you can see them moving.
I don't approve of away kits, especially that colour.
Yeah, this is mad, isn't it?
That looks like a super cool figure.
It's good. This one is the sort you could take in with your wrestling toys. This would go really well some of them WCWs.
Yeah, I've got time for a muscly figure. Plenty of character and attitude to that guy. Good.
Yeah, well done, I saw the arm of it. It's like in this toy box, and it looked like a wrestling toy. And it's where I got the wrestling toys from recently. Same charity shop.
Does that come off the hat? The hat, the mask?
I mean, it should do.
It looks like it should. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It does.
Oh wow! And then it's just Batman and his cowl underneath. Okay, cool. Good work, mate. I've never seen that.
No, interesting. I'll put some photos of that on my Retro Toy Hunter page.
Fantastic. Good work. Strong work.
I think I really like Batman's away kits now, despite hating them a week ago.
Okay, well, you've been looking at a lot of them.
Yeah, because these lines, the Kenner line, that's pretty much all you get. But we'll start with the Toy Biz one. This is the one I had when I was a kid. Hold up. We still doing more things first.
No, well, it's a movie, right? So.
Oh, sorry. I just want to have a rank, mate.
I know you do. There's other stuff there's stuff worth mentioning, right? Before we rank.
Before I jump the gun.
Yeah.
My premature ranking.
So good movie, isn't it?
Yes. I haven't seen it for a long time. So the reason I blurted this out last week to do this is for 2 reasons, and they're both selfish. One of them, I wanted to watch the movie again, but it was on Amazon, so I had to pay like £8 to buy it. So I needed a good excuse, and I knew this was going to be the excuse, and I just wanted to cut to the chase and watch it. The other reason was that shop I went to last week, the memorabilia shop, has a big box of Batman toys in, and when I was going through it last week, I didn't know what the hell I was looking at. Obviously, Batman's, but I didn't know what lines they were from or anything like that. So I found it quite daunting. So I was like, if only I could research these properly first. I think the best way to research them properly is to do it with my mate, Rick.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite films. Was for a long time. I don't know if I prefer the Christian Bale Heath Ledger one. Maybe I do. Maybe enough time's passed.
They've both got different feels enough that they're both good, right? So you don't really need to compare them.
No, true. They are completely different films. And
Yeah.
it's funny. I think I was saying to you, it's funny how this was considered like a dark movie, right? For like very adult themed and
Yeah.
scary almost. As Tim Burton production, and you watch it now, and it's very camp. It's not. It's great. It's excellent. It's just it's no longer the harrowing like scary thing we should hide our children from. I reckon if it was rated today, it would probably be a PG or something.
Yeah, it wouldn't be rated highly. What was it rated? Do you know?
I think it was a 15.
Yeah, that was quite surprising actually. It's a good movie though. Because I was watching it and I just think to myself, I can't remember this at all. But there's some bits that are just so vivid in my memory. So I was like, I must have seen it when I was a kid, just sort of forgotten about it mainly.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, I had Batman Returns on video. I got Batman Forever because I watched anything with Jim Carrey in. And those are the Batmans that I watched pretty much on the loop. So I haven't seen this one for a long time. I must have caught it on TV when I was younger. But it's fantastic. Jack Nicholson's amazing in it.
He's so good. He's so good. I was because we mentioned a few pods back about his like crazy contract. I don't even know why that came up. Oh, his likeness. We were chatting about his likeness, and I was looking into it. And it turns out his asking price to be in a movie was 10 million.
It's a lot, isn't it? Fucking hell.
Right, and he accepted 6 million for this film. Maybe they couldn't afford him. Don't know, but he accepted 6 million for this, and a percentage of all box office earnings and merch sales. And the numbers have varied from what you can find out the total he made. So obviously 6 million for the movie itself, and then even today, someone was saying they reckon the total was in the region of 90 million he got for the lot.
Surely it keeps going up.
Surely he's very
Every year he must be getting more royalty checks from it.
So McFarlane Toys have been doing a really good DC line, right?
Yeah.
Covering everything, the 60s, the comics, the movies. They have done a 1989 Batman, Michael Keaton. First time anything from 1989 appeared in the McFarlane Toys DC line was they did Amazon exclusive 2023 Flash movie. Because he's in that, isn't he? Have you seen that?
No, I've not.
Oh, old man Michael Keaton reprises his role as Batman in that.
Oh, I remember seeing, yeah, I remember when that came out, I saw the trailer for it and stuff, and it had him, or as some sort of spoiler thing.
So McFarlane released the Batmobile, the good one from this movie that we're looking at.
You say the Batmobile, I see the Batmobile as being the 60s one.
Okay, that's completely understandable. Oh no, I was all 1989. I love the design of it. It's so sexy. But yeah, anyway, Todd McFarlane released this as a Amazon exclusive, and everyone lost their minds. Like, okay, cool, get rid of that Flash logo and give us an official 1989 version. And he did. I think not long after he gave us an Amazon exclusive. But he's never done Jack Nicholson's Joker. And I was reading some forums today, and some other companies I think people have tried to get him involved in their toy lines, and he won't sign off on his likeness at all. So not only is he difficult in terms of doing business with, in terms of even getting the permission to make his toys, it comes with a hefty fee as well.
Right.
So it's just not even feasible. It's not even financially feasible to include Jack Nicholson. So yeah, through the years you'll see toys from this movie done, but it's just Batman, and there's no Joker associated with it, and then there's no one else. There's no Vicky Vale, obviously.
Yeah. Surely they could still make a Joker, just make him not look like him. Or does that take away the point if they're doing the movie?
But what are you selling? Because if you're the card art or the box, what are you putting on that? And I read rumors today that, and I don't know if this is true. This might just be someone online chatting shit, but he got a percentage of all Batman success going forward.
Oh wow!
Surely that's run out. But I can imagine something like that existing for at least Tim Burton's movies. But yeah, anyway, it was a big deal to sign him, and they pay. I mean, hey, it was worth it, right? He fucking nails the Joker.
Yeah.
And there'll be people now that still argue that he was the best Joker, and I think that's a fair argument. They're all very different, aren't they? Especially the successful ones are very different.
Yeah, and they're all good in their own rights as well. So
Yeah. He's so many like witty one-liners.
Yeah, I thought it was cracking the scene where they're in the museum, they're painting over everything. That's good.
You know, when he asks the boombox goon to play the music, right? He just says, Lawrence. And he plays the music. I was thinking, we haven't seen enough toys of him. And then I mentioned to you there's been some really nice Lego sets. And I won't go into all the Lego sets because we're not a Lego podcast, right? And there's too many to go through. But in recent years, there's been a really nice Batmobile, not to scale with the minifigures, like a model, but it comes with 3 minifigures from the movie, 1989 Batman. A Batmobile and a Batwing separate. And both of them come with 3 minifigures and a little plaque. The Batmobile comes with the standard Batman, the standard Joker, and Vicky Vale. See, Lego did it.
Ah, Lego don't mind.
Included her, and it didn't affect the set. It was quite good, if anything. So that's inspiring.
Sales, however, plummeted.
Oh, yeah. It's discontinued now. You can't get hold of it. That's true. You can't get hold of it, but that's because it was very popular. And then the Batwing, right? The Batwing comes with Batman, Joker in his black and white mime outfit.
Yeah.
And fucking Lawrence with a boombox.
Good.
Lego are good at that. I will mention one more thing about Lego because I love they don't get enough credit for their humour and their clever little Easter eggs, right? So have you ever seen the Lego Batman movie?
Yes, I have. Not for a long time. I think I saw it when it came out. It's good though.
Did you clock in that Two-Face was black?
I can't remember. Not that I know, because I wouldn't remember that he was black in this one.
Oh, okay. So Two-Face in the Lego Batman movie is a black man. So that's the first portrayal of the Two-Face character as a black man, right? And the reason I say that's important is it's also voiced by Billy D. Williams, who played Harvey Dent in this movie. So Lego just reprised his role.
That's good. Lando
really
Calrissian.
Good. Yeah, they're good at that.
Well done, Legos.
Yeah, well done, Legos. So yeah, few little things worth mentioning there. And Vicky Vale does exist, so that's exciting. But yeah, Lawrence the Boombox Goon.
Yeah, Lego's excellent, but also I hate it because once you build it, you don't really know what to do with it, and it just gathers dust. I've got a few Lego sets; they're just dusty as hell. You have to like run them under the shower to get all the dust out of them.
Oh man,
and you might drop them. So I got like the Ghostbuster firehouse. It's huge. Like if I want to clean that, that's a scary mission.
I've got the Simpsons house, right? I had that built in London, and then I'm packing it up, right? And I've got this open box and I take it off the shelf, and I'm like, oh, this is just going to fit perfectly in the box, and it's just not as sturdy as I thought it would. So it like halves between my hands and spratters all over the floor.
On the floor, not even in the box.
I've never rebuilt it since then. It's. I think I've got all the pieces, and I was going to like look at selling by Simpsons house because they stopped doing Simpson stuff, and I've got it all. I've got 2. There were 2 minifigure sets, and the house and the Quickie Mart.
The minifigure sets, they were the blind bags, weren't they?
Yeah.
You were very good at finding them as well. So you showing
them.
me, it's like, oh, which ones do you need? And I can't remember who it was. And you'd be looking through the bags, feeling, and it's like, that's Maggie. Feeling that's Bart.
That's where my brief love of those blind bag minifigures came from, the Simpson sets. And I've noticed that the Quickie Mart's quite expensive now, right? And I've got that box. So I was like, oh, do you know what? I'll just sell it because they're not doing any more. And then the other week they announce they're doing Krusty Burger, and I'm like, oh man. Now not only do I don't want to sell it, now I want that.
Jacks are doing Simpsons figures now. Have you seen these?
I've tried not to. They're good. They look really good.
They are good. They do. So I was thinking I'd really like to get some and get like the people that might be in Moe's Tavern, because I sort of like the not relevant characters, the sort of slightly off.
Oh yeah. I get you. The more obscure characters.
Yeah, the obscure ones. Yeah. So I sort of want to get those and put them in the Moe's Tavern. But I don't know if they'll bring out a Moe's Tavern. I don't know which scale it would be in if they do. So I don't know. There's 2 different scales. I don't know which ones to collect. So I've got a Bartman, which is the bigger scale that they do, just because I think that's the chase out of them. So I just saw that in the shop. I was like, I'll pick that up. And I think they definitely do sort of play sets or dioramas now for the smaller ones. But there's less articulation to them and stuff. So it's like,
No, it's a dangerous game, isn't it?
So I was a couple of years ago, or a year or so ago, I was looking at the old World of Springfield toys that they did. You ever seen those? It's like early 2000s. They released loads, like all the obscure characters there and stuff.
Vaguely.
Yeah, so I was thinking about getting those. So when they start doing these, it's like, oh, this would be much easier to get. But what scale?
Yes.
Bastards.
Decisions.
Yeah, what if I make the wrong choice?
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I've made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, that's
If anything, my life it's just constant mistakes and not learning from said mistakes.
no. I think you should go with the big ones
Okay,
and
but
hope. I'm not aware of Jack's ever doing such a thing, but hope that Jack's do some sort of like crowdfunder for a scale Mo's having. That'll be lovely.
maybe I just get both, right? Just get the same characters in both scale, just in case.
Just in case you're not
Yeah.
sure. Okay. All right. Batman then.
Oh, sorry, that was our Simpsons section.
Yeah, sorry. Worth talking about. What else went on about? Oh, I had a really good video game by a company called Ocean on the Amiga, and it was for 1989. It was a really good game.
Yeah, I always found the Batman games quite hard. So, but I've seen videos like when you were telling me the other day, and there's bits where you're driving the Batmobile.
Driving, yeah.
I'm sure that's on the Mega Drive as well, but I never got that far because I was shit at games, so I could never get past like the first level and stuff.
And I think you fly the Batwing and like cut the balloon cords. I think you have to fly the wings into the balloon cords from what I
That'd be
remember.
excellent, yeah.
It was
That's why I
good.
need to do video games as well, so it's a separate, isn't it? So we can play them.
From what I remember, it was a very good game. A better game than it has any right to be. I don't know much about the Amiga.
What Amiga was it? My brother had an Amiga CD32. My brother Darren. So Amiga CD32 came out at the same sort of time as a PlayStation. So my brother opted. He said he wanted one of those, not one of those stupid PlayStations. And the Amiga CD32 is quite a good gimmick. You bought like a magazine that cost like 100 and something quid, and you got a free Amiga CD32 with it.
I just googled to see if the Amiga 500 was something.
Yeah, that's something.
And it was, and I think that's what it must have been. Anyway, I don't know if it was the same game released on the Sega Mega Drive though.
No, I've not seen the Amiga one, so I'm not sure. I've definitely seen videos of the Mega Drive one. I'm pretty sure you drive the Batmobile and things. Because when I saw that, I was a bit blown away, and I was like, "How the fuck did I never see this when I was younger?" Then I remembered shit at games.
Oh no!
Yeah, I used to always die, and I didn't really rage quit as much as just silently go and turn it off and never play something ever again.
I respect that.
Yeah, I lost at Fortnite 5 years ago. Never played it again. Shit,
Yeah.
mate.
I've grown up now. I'm really mature, so I don't smash up controls anymore. I'm 40.
Yeah.
And my son can't watch me launching a controller at the wall. And I wouldn't now. I don't care enough.
Your old bedroom when you were younger looked like an apocalypse of PlayStation controllers. Some had like knives in and stuff, just like on the floor on a shelf, like torn to pieces where you'd rip the analog sticks off.
It's a rage.
Yeah, I think there was a known thing like don't leave your controllers at your house because they would get fucked. Even your mates' controllers, they left them there, you would launch them across the room, but they'd all rattle.
Oh, I couldn't. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oz.
That's right. I don't think I ever left my controllers at your house. I need a rule.
Well, you were shit at games.
Yeah, shit at games I couldn't tell you. That's why I couldn't do them. Oh, shit at games. The controllers never seem to work, but I don't know why. I never throw them on the floor.
Oh, fantastic.
Problem solved.
Oh, good.
Can't believe you're the reason I'm shit at games.
We'll have to find out for sure in the future, won't we? We'll have to have some competitive matchups.
Competitive gaming, or just try and finish a game.
Both. Now you feel free to rank.
You're gonna watch me rank Toy Biz.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the show.
Toy Biz. It's the line I remember from when I was a kid. I had the figures. I think I had all of them as it turned out because there was only 3.
Fucking hell. This is important though. It's important that we each get to sort of pick things that we think might be good or valid. This is definitely something we would have looked at some point. So yeah,
yes.
I think you've approached it in a good manner by picking 2 lines to look at as well.
Yes, because I didn't realize there was so little, but there is 2, which is quite handy. So we can look at 2 lines. We're going to rank both of them, decide which one of these is the best, and then see where they sit
and slot them in
amongst everyone else.
Yeah, good.
So
good.
do you remember these toys, the Toy Biz ones, when you were a kid?
I
With
do.
the Batman whose belt comes out on the string.
Oh yeah, I fucking hate that toy. I had that toy, and I don't know what happened. I can't remember if it was me and my fat child hands. I can't remember if like my auntie or someone was helping me with the belt, and the string essentially just went in him, and we couldn't get it out, and I could never attach his utility belt properly. I had to use blue tack. I hated it.
It's a shame. It's really good. It's the only good feature from him, really.
Right.
So it's got a belt that comes out and it winds back in, so you can sort of hold it up and then he just zips up to it.
And I had the Joker as well.
With his water squirting bit.
Water squirting Wesley chest.
Yeah.
No, I liked that. I like the Joker, I think. It doesn't really look like Jack Nicholson. But
looks like the Joker though.
Yes. And Batman looks like Batman. And Bob the Goon. I hope he's first on this very short list. It's an iconic line though. I remember the cards like it was yesterday, right? Those golden.
Yeah.
It is. Hey, these are iconic, good toys by Toy Biz, I suppose. Especially are these the earliest? Oh no, we were looking at LJN, weren't we? I was going to say,
yes,
these are the oldest toys we looked at.
Really? The oldest film ones?
Mm.
So they did do a Batcave, which is excellent. A playset. I'm a big playset boy.
Our first proper playset. This does a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yes, this holds the line right up.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
It's great. I don't really know what you could do with a Batcave toy.
I mean, it could be more expansive, but it is good. There's the seats and the computer, the back computer, and the screen rotates to have different scenes on the movie.
That's good, isn't it?
That's really good. Yeah.
I think I read somewhere this same Batcave got used by different toy lines as well going forward.
Okay.
This was always the Batcave apparently.
Because there's a lift in it.
On the reverse side.
Yeah, and then there's a reverse side, and there's like a almost like a jail cell and a trapdoor.
Yeah. I think that's what you want from. That's all I want from playsets. I think is like little trapdoors and things.
Hey, this is tremendous.
There's not much more you can do with them.
There's no doubting this. Look, I will mock the size of the line forever, but based on the playset and the vehicles, this is a very good line.
Yeah, so it's not massive, but as far as vehicles go, it's got everything you need. It's got the Bat Cycle, the Batmobile, the Batwing with the scissor thing that he caught the balloons with. And on the box here, it shows him catching the Joker. It's got a Joker van, a Joker cycle. It's got RC cars of the Batmobile.
Has it got a Joker van?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I missed that.
Joker sits on top of it. That's got like a door that flips up. It's got back doors. Yeah, a decent Joker van. So it's got all those accessories, which is nice. And now we go to free figures. There's a few variants, which we'll get to.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. So there's about 6 vehicles. How many vehicles are there?
Well, there's a couple of different Batmobiles. So, but if you see it, it's just that if you put the remote control Batmobiles to one side, because there's a bigger one and a smaller one, let's chuck those over because they don't really go with the toys, do they?
No, yeah. No, just vehicles for the toys. How many are we looking at? At least 4, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. And not all of those vehicles can be manned by figures from the line. That annoys me.
No, but that's fine though, because Batman would have multiple vehicles, but you can't man those with everyone. Except we do have 3 variants in Batman, so maybe you can.
If ever
you can. You got 3 different Batmans. You got Bob the Goon and the Joker.
Fuck off.
You got 2 Jokers.
If ever there was a line that would have benefited from like some generic cops or something, or goons, Lawrence with his boombox, right?
It'd be good as well if his boombox played some Prince music. That'd be a win, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I can't believe how because that playset's so good, right? That Batcave.
It is worth noting that Toy Biz did a DC superheroes line, which matches up with this, and it's got guys like the Penguin, Robin, Freeze, Superman, Flash. It's got a bunch, so maybe they're thinking this goes with that.
Okay, that is fair then. So you're adding to that series with
you can add to that world with this, although it is
some movie-based figures.
Yeah, the carding's very similar as well. Like the way the backing cards are designed, you can tell they're supposed to be the same. They're just not gold; they're yellow, but same sort of stars and things.
Okay, that does change it slightly. That is
that makes it quite impressive, right? So you got other Batman villains that aren't just from this movie, but the Batman world.
If that's the intention, that's really cool. It's hard when you're just looking at this as a single entity, though.
Yes, this is why I did get excited last week, because I didn't realize it was so different. I had seen the figures and I was like, fuck, there's loads.
Okay.
So I've got a penguin. I've had a penguin for ages, so I assumed it was the same. And I've got a robin now, because I got it at that toy shop the other day.
That is different. I don't know. Okay, let me.
It's a tricky one, right? Because we've never
think
come
about
across
that.
this. We looked at Last Action Hero and we said this is really good because you can add it to other lines.
Yeah.
The lines you don't know if they'll match up or they're the same size, but these ones were designed for that purpose.
You assume.
Nah, it was.
But it makes sense. It does make
doesn't
sense.
it? Especially the way that it sells it to me is that the backing cards are the same.
You're expanding that world.
Yeah.
What is it? DC Superheroes.
Yeah.
From 1984, from 5 years earlier. You're expanding that world with these cool characters from the movie, the hit movie. That is okay. Okay.
That's all right, isn't it? You sort of do a bit of a Justice League stuff and everything.
Yeah, that does mess with my opinion of this.
Yeah, mine as well. I've just sort of it's like, oh, I forgot about this bit when he sort of compared the two lines. Let's bear that in mind because it does need to.
I will bear that in mind, but I am treating this as its own line.
Oh, you can do, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So, number 3, starting worst to best.
What, this is third? Wow.
Bob the Goon.
Bob, you've got him. Oh, I'll see you next week, guys.
You're off.
I'm out. I'm going to find him.
We've got like 50 Batman to review. Hang on.
I'm going to go and find a video game controller I can throw at the wall.
I've got Bob the Goon you can stick a knife in if you want.
Bob the Goon's third.
He's third. There's only 3. It's fine. He's third best.
It's not fine. Don't.
It's an okay toy. He looks just like Bob the Goon. He's got a kicking action.
He looks just like Bob the Goon, and he's got a lovely hat.
He does have a lovely hat. Mine doesn't have a lovely hat. It's a Lucy, and he won't stop kicking either, so he's quite hard to stand up. I'm not holding that against him. It's just a fact.
Oh, fucking hell.
Good character in the film, like Bob the Goon. He's third because the others are better.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Up second in this line of Toy Biz, I have put Batman. Now, there's 3 variants on the face. There is a round face, a square face, and a Keaton face. It goes in this order. Round, square, Keaton.
Hold on, what's a Keaton face? Just Michael Keaton's... It looks more like Michael
It just
Keaton.
looks like a human.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's the one I've got, but the other 2 are in the shop, I'm pretty sure. So I might get excited next time I'm there.
Okay.
Decent figure. There's not much to say about it, really. It's Batman. He's got his utility belt that comes out. He's got a couple of accessories. He's got like a boomerang and someone else.
Okay.
As far as the standard Batman toy goes, it's fine. Perfectly acceptable.
The soft goods cape.
Yeah.
It's perfect because you want to sit him in the vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
Genius.
I think this whole line is all soft goods capes. Even the DC superheroes, they do it as well. They can have Robin with a soft goods cape.
Okay.
And then, first, this very short rank is the Joker.
You just like it because it squirts water.
Yes, that's 100% why I like it.
It looks nothing like Jack. This I would flip this list completely, I think.
That's fine. If I was a kid, if I was a kid now, no. As an adult now, if I've got the Joker, I don't have the squirty bit. I'd fill it with vinegar just so it's a bit acidy.
Oh fuck! This is dreadful. Look at the face.
Yeah, it's fine. It's the Joker. It's good. He squirts water. Leave him alone.
The illustration on the card and the figure, neither one are Jack Nicholson. I'm not having.
They probably don't want to give him any money.
I bet he made bank from this very figure.
Or maybe he didn't. That's why they sacked off Toy Biz and got Kenner in.
Oh, maybe. Oh.
So that's that line. There's 2 variants of Joker. There is one with a curl in his hair and one with no curl. It goes in this order: no curl, curl.
If you didn't know that the other line came first and there were a few more to add to this, if you just took this line as is, you've got that amazing playset and very few figures to play with.
There's not even an Alfred. Like the playset could come with an Alfred or something, surely.
Right?
Yeah.
Or because no one's pulling up in the cars, right? Because there's no one to drive them. All the action's going on in the cave, I imagine. It's just, oh, come on. It's 1989. Beggars can't be choosers, right? It's cool. But these are great. These are great. It's also worth saying, when looking at this, I recently discovered that Mezco Toys have up for pre-order. Well, the pre-order's sold out. They have a line called 5 Points, 5 Points of Articulation, and they've recreated this exact series. The cards look the same, the figures look much better.
What do you mean?
And it comes with a Batmobile. It's $110.
It does look very good.
It's proper paying homage to this. It's incredible. I didn't know it existed, and I went to sign up for it because you can add yourself to the waiting list, and then it came up that taxes and shipping were going to be like $150 or something on top of the 110. I was like, oh, fuck's sakes, not doing that. Not doing that.
I always find it hard to pull a trigger when the shipping's more than the actual toy.
Shipping was $91. It said. I don't think there is anywhere on planet Earth that a few toys would cost $91.
Unless they ship it in a Batcave.
I reckon I could get something to the moon for less than that. Really do. I wanted them, and I can't. I'm not pulling that trigger. But they look excellent. Mezco Toys. Go add yourself to the waiting list.
Or if you've got one coming down, when it comes down, let us know. I got this. Well done.
It's not just them as well. It looks like they've done 60s Batman and the animated Batman the same sort of style.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks good. I can't believe this has evaded me for so long. I just can't do it.
You can't buy everything.
No.
Especially in the next line coming up, which is Kenner.
Oh, well, that's exciting, mate. Toy Biz, one and done. Should we go through the Kenner first and then talk about them both versus each other?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool.
So we'll have a quick look at the vehicles.
Oh, exciting.
There's a lot. So there's a Batcopter, a Batcycle, a Batjet, a Batmobile, a Batwing, a Bowler Bullet, which is like another flying gold Batman plane. There is a Joker Cycle, a Skyblade, and a Strike Wing. There's too much, isn't there? There's too many vehicles there. I think 2 would probably do. What are your thoughts on the loads of vehicles?
Way too many vehicles all over the shop, isn't there? And they're just making these up, right? So Toy Biz did really well at I was going to say creating vehicles that existed in the movie, but I don't remember Joker driving that motorcycle with the
Yeah, the motorcycle's a bit much, isn't it? But
it is worth noting that this line's called the Dark Knight Collection, right? It's not.
Yeah.
And when was this released? 90, so a year later. What happened here? How did?
Maybe Toy Biz just lost the license for it, and then Kenner got it and just released some for the movie as well.
Because it's a similar issue, right? So whilst there are loads more toys, there are less characters. Is that right? We don't even have a Bob the fucking Goon here.
Yeah, there's only 2. 2 characters, loads of away kits. So we've gone through the vehicles quickly. I think I prefer the Toy Biz vehicles.
Yeah.
There's less to digest. It is just sort of the proper ones.
So the car, it'll be interesting to compare them, the actual car and the actual Batwing.
Yeah, maybe they do different stuff. But we're not doing that anyway. We're ranking toys. So buckle up, Buttercup. We've got a load of away kits to rank. So coming in last is Tech Shield Batman. So this is Batman wearing his classic gold attire.
Okay.
With some nonsense. What's he got? A flight pack. Golden shield suit. It protects against extreme heat and chemicals.
I think I prefer this to the other Batman.
Get fucked. It's a good toy, to be fair. But no, you're wrong. You can't say you hate away kits and then prefer this to the other one. So up next then is Wool Scaler Batman.
Oh, good. What colour is he, mate?
He's black and grey.
Okay. So he at least looks like a comic book Batman.
Yeah, it's not bad. The gold one's the worst one because it's gold. You give this a bit of a pass because of that. Basically why it's here. What's this wall scaling action? I don't know how good it'd be.
No, it wouldn't, would it?
He uses his climbing action pack to scale up and down walls, and his blue suit lets him blend in with the night. Well, they say it's blue. It definitely looks grey to me. I think we've learnt, though. I'm not really good with colours.
I think his cape's a sort of bluish hue.
Yeah, maybe that helps him climb the walls.
And blend in with the night.
I wonder if that would work well. My kids once had like a spider toy that went up and down a piece of string, and sort of you attach it to the top of the door and it went up and down quite well.
Okay.
Do you like the way I'm talking myself into thinking these are good and wanting to buy them? I wonder if it would work.
Well, we're going to talk about which we prefer, the Kenner and Toy Biz. They're not bad. It was a different time, right? It was a different time. Got to take that into account.
If the mechanisms will work and they're all great, that would make it better. But to find them, you have to get them boxed, don't you, and rip them out. So it's kind of a lost cause to try and do that now, I think. Well, at least it is in my world. But up next, Iron Winch Batman. He has a batarang.
Okay.
That's it. He looks like he's wearing grey as well. I just sort of preferred this one because the Batarang looked better than a big backpack that climbs up and down things. But now I talked about it, I sort of want to see if the backpack works for the last one.
He's got a big golden batarang.
Yeah,
Okay.
seems a bit more like something Batman might hold. But up next, it's Crime Attack Batman. Better gear, standard black, doesn't really have much accessory, doesn't have a big backpack to wear or anything like that. But he used a spring-loaded launcher to fire a batarang and claw at dangerous criminals, which aren't in the line.
Dangerous, specifically dangerous
Yeah,
criminals.
so just the Joker. They didn't class the Bob the Goon as being dangerous nor worthwhile.
I would like to have been in the sort of meeting for this, you know, the announcement of this toy line, and the Kenner sitting around a big oval desk, right, coming up with who should be in the line. You know, well, was it? You know, Toy Biz really missed out. They didn't do Vicky Rail. How about her? And some guy just shouting, "No! I wanted another Batman."
Crime Attack Batman. What do you mean crime? Isn't all Batman Crime Attack?
Well, Joker wore many outfits. Why don't we do no? Do a golden Batman. I just think just Batmans. Fuck.
So up next will surprise you. It's Batman.
Oh, good.
But this one is Shadow Wing Batman. This is a good one. This is the one with his cape. So his cape's attached to his arms. You squeeze his legs and his arms go up. So he looks like a letter T. And so his cape.
How have you not got this first? I can't wait to see what the others do. Fuck. Do they squirt a fucking water or something?
Well, water might be involved in one of them.
This one's tremendous.
It's very good. Don't get me wrong.
The action is like literally something. He'll be stood on a roof, arms out, boom, I'm fucking floating down. Floating. Gliding down, I imagine.
Right, this one, the next one. So it's number 1 and 2 now. And it's getting quite hard for me to decide. I think I'm going to change my list.
Yeah.
So I've just decided to change it because you mocked me about water. Up next is Sky Escape Joker. Now, this one's really good because if you put his face in water, it changes color. So he's got Joker face, you stick him in the water and it goes to skin color.
Yeah, no, sorry, that's really cool. That is really cool, genuinely. Yeah.
And this one comes with a really long gun.
Lovely pink trousers. I do. Hey, I like the Joker. I think I wish they've obviously made these to fit more in line with their children's toy line, right? And they don't look like Jack Nicholson, as I say. And that's to me now, as a 40-year-old man in 2025, that's a shame.
The box does though. The box has got a picture that looks like Jack Nicholson on it.
Quite quick. You're quite a vigorous ranker.
Thanks, mate.
Oh yeah, Jack Nicholson is definitely on the box here. That's good. Points for that.
But then that's also makes it a bit worse, right? Because then you see the toy doesn't quite look like him.
It's I prefer this Joker. I do prefer this Joker. Not only do I prefer how this Joker looks, the function of the face changing colour
that's cool
to represent that museum scene.
Same sort of thing we looked at the unreleased prototypes of Demolition Man, where their faces change colour when you put them in like ice water.
Yeah, super cool. More of this, please. Less Batmans, more stuff like this.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? It's the only other character other than Batman. He's got a long gun as well. He's got the really long pistol.
Yeah, no,
and he's got like a weird backpack helicopter thing, which is for the kids, I guess. Us adults will play with the water. Thank you very much. So first place is Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, very nice. This one's a very nice figure, isn't it?
Yes.
He comes with removable chest piece, cowl, cape, gauntlets, gloves. Yeah, it's nice. So yeah, this is an extra character, isn't he? It's a shame.
So it's the best. It's probably the best Batman. And it's Bruce Wayne as well.
It looks like a fairly good head sculpt as well, from what I'm looking at here. It's a shame he looks like he's in some sort of tactical gear underneath, though.
Yeah, he could have made it just look like a jumper or something, couldn't he? But then it would just be black, I guess. So
a jumper or a tux or something, especially if it's a tux would be nice.
Yeah.
But hey, can't complain. This is a cool feature and a cool looking toy. This is probably my favourite that we've seen so far.
Yeah, I think it's the best
one.
Yeah, back and forth a bit today with this and the Joker with his colour changing water face.
There's a series 2.
Oh, there is a series 2. Oh yeah, so I sort of ignored series 2 because it's just Batman, and a worse Joker.
Hold on, let me. We gotta look at these. When you say worse Joker,
his face doesn't change, and he's wearing orange. It's worse.
He's wearing like orange alligator trousers, and he's got a big rocket launcher that looks like it's got a boxing glove on the end and a yellow gun that goes pow with the words out. That's all right. That's all right.
It's worse though.
Yeah.
So this series 2, stick them all in a bin and nothing changes.
Hold on, no, I'm just still it's 2 Batmans.
But just not required when you've already got 7.
Series 2. What should we do? We're gonna do another series. Let's look at. Should we add some cops? Nah, let's add a Batman. We thought of doing a Batman.
There's loads of other characters. What about an Alfred or a lady? Nah.
No, don't be stupid. Get out. You're fired.
You've already done loads of Batmans. So we've already got the mold.
Fuck. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, there aren't many. Again, I suppose we look now and be like, there could be an Alfred, but there aren't many other characters you want to play with. I suppose it is Batman and Joker. I suppose that's the logic.
Yeah,
they were
once
looking
is the
at.
thing, isn't it? Because you could make like a Commissioner Gordon, but would anyone buy it?
Yeah. Us, we would love it in 2025. Just looking at them, we're not buying it in 1989.
I had a Bob the Goon.
I want a Bob the Goon. Bob the Goon and that Bruce Wayne would go down a treat. Actually, I might.
Yeah, the Bruce Wayne's really good. Kenner at this time also did deluxe edition Batman toys, but again, it's free Batman. I think the deluxeness is just their weird backpacks do more stuff. Yeah,
bigger backpacks, more technology.
Which I guess the technology is quite good for Batman, but at the same time, they've given us a lot and also not very much.
Why not have 3 extra boxed Batmans? How many Batmans are we looking at then? 3, 10, 12, 13 Batmans across like 17 toys.
It's a lot, isn't it?
And that's not counting your variants on the first round face, square face, triangle face.
This one's got variants as well, but it's just like the gold Batman. One of them has a black pull and the other one has a gold pull. Like, I'm not counting that as a thing.
No, shame. Yeah, weird that the Jack Nicholson situation has left us never really getting a proper figure. Hot Toys did some really nice, like 12-inch figures.
Yeah.
Of him, a standard Joker and the mime Joker, and they look like Jack Nicholson.
What if they had to pay Jack Nicholson then?
I think they definitely would have. And then I don't think he can be fucked anymore dealing with any of it. I don't know what the situation is, but
maybe he doesn't need the money. If he was charging 10 million a movie, it probably gets to a point where money's not really a thing, so he probably can't be asked to deal with people.
I've got a really nice Funko Pop movie scene. It's like a rooftop, and the Joker's got like wonky glasses on, and Batman's hit him.
Oh, nice.
Really nice Funko set. I don't know how much of my Funko stuff I'll keep. That's what I will. Good bit. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about any of this.
So the way I see it, the Toy Biz line, I prefer all the other bits. Batcave. I like the vehicles because there's not too many, but they're all sort of real towards the film. But the Kenner line has the better Batman and Joker.
As far as these go, I think I'm happy, comfortable, personally, saying Toy Biz is better because it's got Bob and Cave.
Yes.
And they win.
Which is a shame because this Batman and Joker are better, but the other line is better.
Yep. And the Bruce Wayne here. Yeah, the Bruce Wayne would...
Yeah, that's what I say when I mean Batman, like that Bruce Wayne.
Oh, sorry.
I see that as being the best Batman.
I'm talking about the one with the arms out when you're saying Batman's better. I'm looking at that one going, that's better.
Oh, it probably is as well, though, isn't it? Yeah, but...
It's funny because, like, I've been a bit like, oh, man, I wish there was more, right? I wish there was more. And you start to look at it and you're like, well, are these better than Demolition Man? I'd say yes. Right?
Yeah. The problem with movie lines, it seems to be, is they're very small and they're very much just, let's bash out loads of the main character.
Yeah, and whatever you do, under no circumstances will you ever make a woman.
Oh, God, no.
I can't wait until we look back at Charlie's Angels and there's no angels.
It's just loads of Charlie. Batarang Charlie.
And some goons. I assume Catwoman's in Batman Returns. Yeah, I don't know the answer. I do think both of these are better than Demolition Man. Both these separate lines here are better than Demolition Man.
You have more characters with Demolition Man, though. But it's got playset, right? So you've got vehicles, you've got playsets. It is better than Demolition Man.
Yeah, you say more characters. I don't know if you can count Battlehook Friendly as a character.
I'm not. I'm counting the technician.
Okay, and then we're done. And then we're done for extra characters. Yeah, the Batcave does a lot of heavy lifting here. And the car and the plane. the Wing and
The Batwing, yeah.
They do some serious heavy lifting. So are they better than Last Action Hero?
I don't know. When we were looking at buying them, I was looking at Last Action Hero and sort of wanting all of them, but I don't look at this and think I fucking want all of this. It's like I might get that Batman.
I was trying to assess this in my head. I knew you were leading this, right? I was happy for you to lead this, and I was trying to assess where it would like land on the like overall list of what we've looked at. And I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be right up there, really. Just the vehicles are great, the cave's great. I could imagine having a great time in the cave. And now I'm not even sure if it gets past Last Action. I was going to have it better than Galoob. 3 figures. Better than WCW Galoob, but I'm not sure that's the case now. I don't know. So I suppose when I say that, I'm trying to picture having the entire lines and what I would have more fun with.
It's tricky, isn't it? Because I think if you put both of these together, they're probably quite high up.
Yeah.
That makes it a bit higher, I think, just because then the amount of it helps. Because it does. Because, James Bond Jr., got a bunch of James Bond. He got more Batmans. But then if you just do the Kenner, which has got the better figures, but worse playset, or no playset, the playset helps.
Kenner has loads of vehicles, and do you know what? They look cool. But again, you're only playing with 7, like... Each of these Batmans nearly has a vehicle.
Yeah, there's even a gold vehicle for the gold Batman.
Which I kind of like.
Yeah.
This is really hard.
I feel like I want to put it high because it's Batman.
I'm biased towards Batman, and I can't. Toy Biz pumps Kenner.
So if we just look at Toy Biz, then we're just counting Toy Biz as this. I think it's maybe a little bit worse because the Bruce Wayne isn't there. You haven't got the Joker with attorney face, so it's not that high. I don't think. Is it above Last Action Hero? I really like the Last Action Heroes.
I'm almost settling on it's a Last Action Hero sandwich between Kenner and Toy Biz.
Okay, that's not a bad way to see it.
So as good as Bruce Wayne here is, but you're relying solely on Bruce Wayne. Whereas if you were playing with Last Action Hero, you've got that Ripper, the cool looking Ripper guy, and Evil Eye Benedict as villains.
Yeah.
Right? It's hard to if you had all these and you were trying to play with them, Joker hasn't got a chance. He's completely outnumbered by this army of Batmen. It's all backwards. If anyone deserved multiple characters, Joker had so many looks in that movie. Batman had 1, 2 if you count Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
But the Joker
was very true.
Different outfit every scene almost.
Could have even had just some mob guys and stuff.
Absolutely. That's what you want in that cave. You want a whole host of goons like coming down the stairs and attacking Batman. Batman like classically fighting off a whole gang. You don't get that with this, and that's where I'm getting stuck. But as I say, the playset fucking amazing. It is good. It does look good. I would have a great deal of fun. Yeah, none of these.
I think you're right with the Last Action Hero sandwich. I think that's why I can't work out where to put it, because I don't know if it's above it or below it. Maybe it's because one line is above and one line is below. Yeah,
I think Toy Biz... If Last Action Hero ended up with that police department playset, it would have been game over.
Yeah.
But okay, all right, let's settle on that then. So it goes Demolition Man, the Kenner 1989 Batman line.
Yeah.
Last Action Hero, and then the Toy Biz 1989 Batman.
Yeah. Then Galoob,
and then
James Bond Jr., Al
James. Yeah, none of these touched James Bond Jr. That was tremendous.
I think we were a bit too happy last week when we put that so high. When you look at this and all the stuff that comes with it, like James Bond Jr.
Hey, that scuba cycle.
Oh, that is true. I forgot there was a few vehicles. Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't buy the car. Or you did?
No, I didn't. I've got the Last Action Hero car, and I'm going to stick my James Bond Jr. in it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I did rethink. I don't know why we were so excited about James Bond Jr. I think
the colours. I think it was bright and colourful.
Just bright, like proper toddlers. Oh, wow, look at that. It was bright.
Batman is a bit dark. Where's all the bright colours?
Yeah, a bit dark. Okay. All right, well... all that's left then, I don't even have a Darren, right?
Oh, that's okay, because my mum's invited you round for a play date.
Oh, wow.
And it's Saturday morning, and she is like, oh, Martin, your friend Ric's coming over. Do you guys want to play? And I'm like, yes, but it is Saturday, Mum, and you're taking us to Woolworths.
Oh, wow.
So we're in Woolworths. It's me, it's you, it's my mum, and my brother Darren's there as well.
I'm so excited to be here.
I'm sure you are. Now she's freaking out because suddenly, for no reason, Darren's really upset because you're there. He doesn't like you. He remembers the time you tried to get in his bed just in your underpants. And he's like, I'm not happy with this. And he gets all the silly putty off the shelves. He's tearing it open and he's just launching bits of silly putty. Some bits are getting stuck in people's hair. Like,
Oh,
not
no.
just the people at work there, just some little girls got it in their hair. My mum's had to run off to a different place in Woolworths to get some scissors. She starts cutting the silly putty out this little girl's hair. Meanwhile, there's a Toy Biz aisle and there's a Kenner aisle, and we have to decide which one we're going to get you a toy. Which aisle are you choosing? You choosing Toy Biz or Kenner? One figure.
Well, I was going to say, how many figures am I allowed?
You're allowed one.
Martin's mum. Okay, thank you. Okay. No vehicles. Oh, this is tough.
They just had one toy, so you can get a vehicle if you want.
No, I don't want a vehicle. This is tough. I'm torn between 3 figures here, and 2 are Kenner.
Okay. What aisle are you taking? You have to choose. Darren is throwing silly putty.
Okay. Well,
he's making a big ball of it now, and he's going to bounce it down the aisle until someone dies.
Darren, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to carry on. This is a stressful relationship.
This is Saturdays.
No, I don't know how you'd be doing it, mate. So it's Bob the Goon in Toy Biz, or Shadow Wing Batman, or Bruce Wayne.
Good.
I think I'm going Shadow Wing Batman.
Shadow Wing Batman.
Yeah, I want to squeeze his legs. I want his arms to fly up. I'll show Darren. I'll let Darren.
Well, that's
hold
good.
it.
So I'm grabbing a Bruce Wayne so we can go back to my house and play with them afterwards.
Oh, good. Is Darren getting one? Is he hanging out for the afternoon? Or...
No, he's been arrested. That's it. He's done.
Wow.
He's temporarily been reprimanded.
It's really stressful, though.
It is, isn't it? I found this was okay this week. It's quite normal for me.
Hard to pick when your older brother is causing so much mischief.
Could you imagine, like, if someone just gets crushed to death by silly putty in Woolworths on a Saturday? Like, that's going to make the news. There is. It's bouncy and it glows in the dark.
Okay. Well, that's been an important look back.
I think so. I think it was really successful.
An excellent movie. If anything, this will probably go down as like the greatest movie ever to not have an adequate toy representation of it.
Well, they're only missing a few bland characters. If you throw in like Commissioner Gordon,
no, but I mean, it's
Alfred and a girl.
It's not even really been tackled again in action figure form with like Jack Nicholson Joker.
Yeah, that's true.
Really, as I say, Vicky Vale exists in Lego form. Kudos to them for that.
Very modern.
Yeah. Great. Thank you, Mai. Thank you.
It's all right. I'm excited to go to the memorabilia shop now on Saturday morning and see what of these toys are in that toy box. And you know what's going to happen? It's going to all be fucking animated Batman, isn't it? And I still won't have a clue what I'm looking at.
No, that's true. You might find a wall scaling backpack or something.
Exactly. Now I know. Now I know what to look for.
And you'd buy that to see if it does scale the walls.
I would. And I reckon it would, and it would change everything. We'd have to come back and do this again.
I'm happy to. I am always happy to.
Happy to, just as the exact same. I'll change my my rank and put in this one up 1.
Yeah.
Wall scaler goes up 1. Doesn't affect anything in the top 5.
I believe that Toy Bits with 3 figures is better than Demolition Man and Last Action. It is. Yeah,
because it's not just the 3 figures. You've got all the other bits. You've got
exactly.
Playset helps.
You've literally got a whole world there, and a lot of it's good.
Yeah,
I agree.
Well done, Toy Biz. I think you won. You won the fight, although Bruce Wayne is really good.
Kudos for making a Bob the Goon as well. Well done.
Yes.
Well done. Good decision making.
He's in it all the time.
I suppose Bob's more of Joker's right-hand man, isn't he?
Yeah, until he kills him.
Yeah. Well, thanks, everybody.
That's right.
Tune in next week.
We're
celebrating the 20th anniversary of ECW One Night Stand.
We are indeed. A very good show.
By looking at the Jax ECW pay-per-view line, which featured figures all from this show.
Yes, I think it's a good one to look back on.
Okay. No, I agree. I like that. Well done.
Good. Excellent. We'll look back on the show. Maybe we'll look back on both of them as well. Like, cause I like the second one too. Might as well watch both of them, right? We got a week.
Might as well. Might as well. No, that sounds good. And as always, sorry, I don't always mention it every week, but as always, do go and support Callum Graham Music on Instagram, or follow the link in this description to hear some of his music. And he'll be releasing all the songs from the podcast on one album very soon.
Dropping Father's Day, I believe. A gift for the dads.
Yes, for the listeners. Yes. No, very good. I'm excited about that. So you don't have to go to each show and skip to the end anymore. You can just go straight to this album.
We'll watch our viewership go down.
Oh, yeah. Listenership.
I
Yeah.
don't know what the words are.
No, it's fine.
Words, colours, numbers.
But you do like water-based toys.
I do like water-based toys.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everyone, and we'll speak to you soon.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.